All right, Lady Ada, what is this?
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Show and Tell yet again. It's me, Lady Ada, and Mr. Lady Ada hosting the next 25 minutes of makers, crafters, engineers, and more around the world coming by, showing us what they're up to. We're here till about 7:55, so you're welcome to join on StreamYard. Go to Discord, or enter for Discord to get the invite link if you don't have it. And we're just going to check in with everybody, and then we'll be on to Ask an Engineer.
We have a parade of guests this week.
Literally.
Speaking of, here's the Digikey parade, from what I understand. Kevin and Jay, what's going on?
Come on here.
The new favorite Digikey employee here is Jay.
I know.
And we are literally at a parade. Today is the Thief River Falls parade. So we have our Digikey employees, the Digikey truck, and our awesome conveyor belt parade float. And it's pretty cool because if you look at the float, it looks like our new building.
Yeah.
And then if we move this way really quick.
Oh, neat.
It changes, and if I can get a little further, it's one of our engineers.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff.
Thinking hard.
Yeah.
I know her.
Yeah, you do. It's Ashley.
Yeah.
So this is what we're doing today. I thought I'd just share it with everybody. It's of course, it's a beautiful day out here in Minnesota. It's not February.
Yeah.
Beautiful day.
It's so nice out. It's
So
good to
Jay
see you,
is
Jay.
up in Minnesota from California all week.
Yep, I've been here all week.
We've had a good time with him. I'm sure anyone that follows him on social media has seen some pretty cool posts.
Plans are coming together. I'm in phase
Yeah.
2 right now. Phase 3 begins tomorrow.
Awesome.
Outstanding. All right. Well, I would have told Jay it's the J Day parade. I would just been like, it's just for Jay.
It is the J-Day parade. I think he should be up on top of the float.
But this is really neat.
Everybody.
One of the things I've always admired about Digikey is their involvement with all of the social and community things that go on in Thief River Falls. So it's cool to see your employees being in the spotlight. Obviously, this is a way for Digikey to get the word out there, like, advance your career, come with us at Digikey. So this is cool that you're doing this at Thief River Falls. So thanks for showing other companies all the cool things you can do in your own towns. That's always neat to see this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us on tonight. You know, we love show and tell, and it's good to see everybody. And we'll be in touch soon.
I also see in the background another Thief River Falls company, Arctic Cat. So this is the entire.
Yes.
This is it.
Yeah, there they are.
So Arctic
They've
Cat
got
is
the
right
cool
over here.
Arctic cats that they can drive.
Yeah, this is all the celebrity companies of Thief River Falls, Minnesota. All right. Outstanding. Okay, well, good to see you, Jay. Good to see you, Kevin.
Looks beautiful out.
All right. Good to see you. You guys
Bye
take
bye.
care.
I'm always impressed when outside Wi-Fi works or
There's
outside
a good internet
phones
there.
work. Yeah, I know. That's cool. Okay.
Thief River.
All right. It's now time for the Jeff Day Parade. Jeff.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oops. Sorry. Got the wrong button.
No, that's good. Actually, I'm sharing the wrong window because things are going a little bit wrong, but just give me a sec here.
It's all good.
We are going to bring up Bonnie. So Dan is out this week, and he left me a project which he had completed about 95%. And just today, I was getting it like another 4% closer to the finish line. So I am working with, get this up in the frame here. This is the ESP32 Feather V2 from Adafruit, and we are just adding support for it in CircuitPython. This is Thonny, which is a really good tool for working with devices that do not have USB mass storage that's more often associated with MicroPython. Anyway, I'm going to hit run on this, and it's going to upload the code that you see in the window above.
No way.
It's going to connect to my network. Well, yeah, maybe no way.
I mean, yes way.
Sending Wi-Fi test, run.
Oh, wow.
It sees some networks, and it's going to do a JSON request, and voila. So a lot of stuff is working now. We've got digital I/O, we've got analog I/O, we've got I2C, which I tested with an AHT20 temperature sensor, and we've got Wi-Fi. The main problem with the Wi-Fi is it only works once until you hit the reset button. So that's the next thing I'm going to work on. But this is going really well, thanks to a lot of groundwork laid by Dan, and I've been having fun figuring out the little things that were wrong, and that's what's going on.
This is neat. This will allow a lot of people to do a lot of cool projects with, especially the Feather ESP32.
Yeah, this is the first I've used Thonny, and I'm picking up some things about it that I'm like, yeah, these are really nice. It's not, it's a little different than the way we are accustomed to doing it, but it works really slick. So
I do think I used it with when the Pico came out, and I was like, oh, you know what, this is like a pretty good editor. I like Moo. There's a lot of things that Moo does that Thonny doesn't, but vice versa. I think these are two good editors.
Yeah, it's got some neat tricks.
Choices
so we'll keep working on that, and someday soon, ESP32 is going to be at feature parity with the other Espresso ports, and that's really exciting.
All right, good work. Thanks,
There's a
Jeff.
lot of ESP32 boards too.
There are.
Right.
There are. I mean, back here, there are. I don't know.
You've got the whole collection.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to go to Scott next, if that's okay.
Scott.
Hey, Scott, how's it going?
Hey, Scott, speaking of
look
CircuitPython.
sufficiently confused such that you should come back to me because my demo's broken.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
I was just checking in
I
on
was
you.
going to say hi.
I was just seeing how you're doing.
Hi.
All right. I'm going to go to Noe Pedro.
I got a Noe Pedro.
Noe Pedro, how you
Hi.
doing?
Hey, folks. Doing all right. Hope my demo doesn't break.
Yeah, it's fine.
So this week we made an IR LED remote disguised as an owl, or an owl disguised as an IR remote. Anyway, you can see the IR LEDs being sent, or the pulses being sent.
That's cool.
The camera. It's kind of neat. We got an LED button. You can program that to
It could either be like for a
transmit
TV.
signals. So you could do any appliance that has IR LED IR control, like this little lamp thing. So let me see if I can turn it on and off.
Can't catch
No.
There it goes. I have
Fun.
to look right at it. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm using it for my TV, but I figured I'd do something a little bit smaller than the TV, so I found this thing. You could also do like maybe the fan if it uses IR. The case has all the electronics in there, so we got our cutie pie.
I kind of like it has a little bit of like this 1960s or 70s like tiki lounge look to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like this is our television remote, and it like does one thing.
So it's one thing, but you can
Yeah.
reprogram to do other things. I made a thing in the back so you can get access to it because it's kind of hard to embed the stuff, so that's kind of neat. The case is snap fit, and then we're using a Perma Proto so we can take the cutie pie out if we need to reuse it, which is helpful with these chip shortages. We just want to be able to get your board out of your project. But yeah, it's all running in CircuitPython. This is a collab project with Liz. She put the code together and helped me kind of decode the IR signals coming out of my remote. So shout out to her. And if folks want to build your own owly hoot hoot remote, check out the guide.
I think it's just so cute.
Yeah,
cute.
the
I
origin of this, and if anyone can find the project, I don't remember. I wrote about this on like at Make Magazine like over like 10 years ago, and I can't. The blog posts that I have on Make, they're not searchable anymore. So, anyways, the project I recall was it was a little IR bird that would capture all the IR signals that it was getting, and then it would save them, and then once in a while it would move its head around and then blast them out kind of randomly. So it would change the channel, it would raise and lower the volume, it would do a lot of neat stuff. So it was kind of a fun prank, but kind of a cute little thing. So bonus extra credit points if anyone remakes this project from Adafruit. Maybe have it do something like that, like just have it sitting in your living room. Maybe that's a good way to turn off the TV or just make the living room a little bit more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Thank you, Noah and Pedro.
Oh,
All right.
it is.
Next up, I'm gonna see how. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Wanna?
You can wait till I'm sharing a window.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Let's
hey,
go to
JP, how's it going?
Hey, good. I'm sharing a window.
All right.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So first of all, I love that owl, and I want a big obvious button for mute in our home theater area. That would be amazing. Good idea. So this project I'm working on, I had been doing some cassette stuff, and now we decided to do a Walkman-based project that doesn't use an old Walkman, but makes a new Walkman out of fresh stuff. So this is a new take on doing an MP3 player, and I'm going to have a little display with your tape info, a little cassette tape and mixed tape label on there. Probably going to get my songs off of tiny SD cards instead of a cassette. So I've got one of our little SD card holders here, and there's a SD card reader on the back of this display. So that's to come.
It's like every future sci-fi movie where they insert like the little tiny mini disc because they're like, that'll be the future.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. It's always a cute little piece of media that you have to get across the city. So what I've got is a Feather M4, and I'm using one of our i2S audio decoder amplifiers to run headphone audio. You can also run it line out to powered speakers. And then I'm using our little Neo key to be the transport control. So right now I just have 2 of our Bartle Beats songs on there. I can play, I can stop, I can go to the next song, I can go back. That's all I have on there right now. I just have the 2 songs. But I'll be working on this tomorrow on the live stream and hopefully starting to integrate the SD, getting songs off of SD card is my next mission, and then the display. So this is fun. Then we're gonna collaborate with the Reese brothers to do a cute little Walkman style case for it, so you can clip it to your belt and play Kate Bush songs.
That's
That's
right.
cool. You could probably print up little tiny cassette labels for the SD cards.
Yes, I won't be able to read them, but other young
Yeah, a little magnifying glass. Yeah.
I kind of want Liz to do this project. I think, Liz, you could probably cosplay as Kate Bush pretty well. You've got like the flowing reddish hair.
full collaboration mode. That would be
You
great.
just need like a crazy dance outfit and like a hill,
Okay. Well, we have to go to Liz next now.
like some Moors.
Because you've invoked it. So let's ask Liz about that. All right, Liz, you got your next project, I guess.
That's great. Well, there are some hills by me, so why not? So I'm just going to switch my camera real quick. So this is kind of a side project I've been working on, which is a quantizer for Eurorack, where basically it's going to take in random voltages to an ADC, and then it has these predetermined voltages that are like what we would perceive as set notes going out a DAC. So if I raise my volume and I turn on some notes, and then I can change the octave.
This is very bleepy bloopy.
Yeah. So just taking Turing machine output from module for random voltages, but I was pretty excited to be able to get that going. And basically it's, as I'm pressing the buttons on the macro pad, it's amending an array, and the encoder either adds one or more to the octaves because it's.
Do you want us to show your other screen share?
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoops. There we go.
Oh, no, it's all good.
Well, now you can actually talk about the code.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So basically, like all those are the voltages going out from the DAC. So the random voltages are coming into the ADC, and then it's comparing them to see the random voltage, like how close it is to the predefined voltages, and then whatever ones is closer to gets sent out. And as I'm pressing the buttons, that array is changing. So I was working on that last night while watching some Tuca and Birdie. So yeah.
All right, looks good.
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much, Liz.
No problem.
All right.
Eurorack, Liz. All right, I think Scott is sharing a screen.
Scott has a screen. So
I have a screen.
time.
Okay, we're here.
Okay, so I think I showed this before, but if you do Circuitpython.local,
Look at this.
it auto redirects. So this is the current version of the welcome page. And I think maybe I did show it last week, but we have the serial terminal now. So I'll click that and type my password in. Cool that you can see that. So now we're in the REPL. And if I hit enter.
This internet REPL.
It's like updating your Linksys router.
Yeah, so this is uses WebSockets to do serial connection to CircuitPython. I added here these like Control-C, Control-D, so we can actually do that and run our code.py as well.
No, I love that it has a little that's the top of the screen, the little gobbledygook, or is that from your code?
This Wi-Fi thing?
No, in the code output, it's like it has a byte string. Is that trying to display the header, or is that like from your code?
No, this is me printing off like some SHA-1 computation.
Okay. Sorry, because I know that you had it before.
Ahead.
Okay.
But I should highlight here, this is actually new in CircuitPython 8 as well. This is the IP address, and this is actually set through CircuitPython. So CircuitPython will say, hey, this is the new title bar, and this serial viewer and like regular serial terminals will also show it there as well.
That's really handy.
That's
and
really
if you
handy.
have display, that's what shows up at the top line in CircuitPython.
And for the folks who might have missed it, which CircuitPython powered device is this running off of?
This is a ESP32S3 USB OTG.
Cool.
for a long time had the web workflow, which is what this is, only working on boards with displays because I was testing with a board with a display. But I just made a pull request today that fixes that, so it should work as advertised on non-display boards as well once that's merged in.
All right, we'll try it on the
ESP32.
S3. We'll try it on the ESP32, S3, and S2 TFT's feathers as well, because that can be kind of nice because it's like you have like a little miniature display.
I think I did actually.
And CircuitPython Day is 1 month from now. And what's interesting is we're up to 8. And look how far we've come. Like, this is pretty remarkable. Look how far the hardware's come and look how far CircuitPython's come along. You can actually do something like this now.
It takes a while to connect, but
yeah. I mean,
ding, ding. Okay.
And you can see the title bar there on the screen.
Yeah.
It's like a full computer in there.
It's so cute.
And maybe if you're not screen sharing.
You want me to go over to screen? I'll go over to screen. Boop.
Yep. So now at the bottom, now that I have a second device plugged in, the screen, you'll see the ESP32 TFT shows up here. So I want to get to the
and then you can go over to that
other device. I can do that. And this is an older build. That's why it doesn't have a serial.
Okay.
I think you just invented hyperlinks, hyper devices.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay.
Each web page is its own device.
I love the classic font. You know what I mean? Because it's like you're like,
welcome to CERN.
This is the built-in font.
Oh yeah, the Blinka and the title bar there is the same as the favorite icon because I didn't want to have two.
That's smart. Okay, well, thanks, Scott. This is cool.
Yay! Thanks, Scott.
All right. Next up, let's go to Brent. Hello, Brent. What you got going on?
Hey guys. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? Toddbot came on. He made an LED cube, so I made one too.
Right.
But I used a RP2040 feather and then an airlift feather wing, so I could also create a web page for it to control it. So I don't know if you can see, but
yeah, this is cool.
Okay.
Another wireless project.
Yeah. So if I
All right,
change
it sparkle. Do sparkle. Rainbow.
I'm not going to question
Sparkle.
your commitment to sparkle motion.
It's sparkly. So that's nice.
anything for you, Lady Ada.
Yes. I demand the rainbow sparkles. Okay, this is good.
Chase was my favorite though, and then you know, if you set a color, you can switch to blank. And I got one more thing real quick. I updated my clock because somebody, you know, everybody that's nice enough to share everything on Show and Tell. Someone posted, I can't tell which way to go.
There you go.
A Wi-Fi monitor.
Oh.
So I put one of those on top, and then on the side, I got, you know, just some temperature data. But
yeah,
that's handy.
All right, it looks like you printed out those cases as well.
Yeah, I basically took Noe Pedro's design for the Cutie Pie case and then modified it so it would be to fit a clock in it, basically.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which 3D printer do you have? Because we were just printing yesterday.
Right,
yeah. Which one are you using? Yeah. We're using the Creality Smart Pro, which is like the same family. They're really good. They just work.
Smart Pro?
Yeah, the new Smart Pro. I think that's what it is.
You had the CR10, no?
CR10, sorry.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
You know, yeah. Anyways, yeah, it just worked.
I don't know. I could sit there and watch that thing like lay down plastic for hours.
It's, you know, it's really soothing, and it also makes a really nice sound.
It is very comforting. It's a very nice sound. It's like a little animal.
Yeah.
Speaking to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah, thank you,
Thanks for
Brent.
coming by.
Bye.
Okay.
All right, everybody. That is our show and tell. A lot of fun, cool projects. Thanks so much for coming by this week. We'll be doing show and tell probably next week, or one of the team members will. Ask an Engineer starts in just a few minutes. Thanks for making this half an hour our favorite and best half an hour every single week when we get to show and share projects with everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll see everybody in just a few minutes.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.